I know what I'm about to say is going to be controversial, but I am sick and tired of all of my money going to welfare. Why are my hard earned tax dollars having to subsidize companies like Boeing and Intel and Ford? Like, if they need more money to invest in their business, why don't they just work longer hours like the rest of us? Maybe they could try a side hustle or fewer lattes. Why do all of these profitable companies have workers who are on Medicaid and food stamps? Why aren't they paying them more? The vast majority of adults who have to receive Medicaid and SNAP benefits are working full time jobs. They're working at companies like Walmart and McDonald's, and those companies are not paying them enough, so we end up having to foot the bill. They actually try to confuse us with the whole welfare queens narrative because they want us to think that the problem is that these people aren't like working hard enough and they just want to live off of welfare. But the problem is actually the welfare kings because they are running these corporations. They are making billions of dollars in profits. They are rich with 6 or 7 homes, but they are paying low wages. And we're the ones stuck footing the bill, subsidizing their luxury lifestyles. And I think with the incoming administration that it is very important that we continue to keep an eye on this because the incoming administration does not have any intention of fixing any of this. They don't seem to really have any intention of telling these companies that they need to tighten up those belt buckles. In fact, what they are saying is that the single most important economic issue is that we pass these tax cuts, which basically means maintaining the current tax plan that's been in place since 2017 that reduced the corporate income tax from 35% to 20% and had all sorts of provisions that primarily benefited the 1% and have contributed to significant amounts of income inequality. I mean, y'all can see the correlation between the passage of those so-called tax cuts and the increase in income inequality in the US, right? Personally, if I got to choose who I wanted my tax dollars to subsidize, it would definitely be hardworking families and children over a bunch of corporate welfare kings.